You know my causes to become joke?
Your causes, yeah. This right here.
This is them. This is us. This is all causes to become.
Well, that's prolific. Man, I'm fucking high as fuck. This blue lighting in this microphone is going to be a spectacle for me, just so you know.
It's intriguing. It gets you into the mood.
That's for sure.
What is up, everybody? MuseMe TV. We are back. I have to double check what episode this is. I'm pretty sure this is episode 64, 65. I'm not too sure. What is up, Tyler?
What's up, man?
Dude, thank you for coming.
Dude, of course.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm glad to be here.
I got to do this quick thing. The screen kind of switches for like this mirror image.
Oh, there I am.
So you can see everything perfectly the way it should be. It's not all reversed like some weird thing. Episode 85. Yeah, I knew I was right.
We're 85.
85.
Dude, that's a good number. Right?
85.
That's a good place to be.
That's a healthy
Man,
number.
I like your spot here, bro.
Thank you.
You've really got some shit to look at for a high motherfucker.
Go over. Food Stamp Gaming. What is up, man? Thank you for joining. That's one of our fans, one of our Museans.
Food Stamp Gaming. Is he a regular?
He's in right now.
Oh, he's in now.
Yeah, he's here hanging out, watching the podcast.
Food Stamps and Gaming. That's fucking all me. You're one of my fans, maybe.
That's we already got some connections.
Yeah, that's for sure. Food Stamps and Gaming.
So again, we got Tyler Lovely in the studio. This is a local comedian here out of Albuquerque doing some amazing things. What is up, everybody? I gotta cue up the board. The board is up and ready. Where's everybody at?
Man, you got a board?
There they are. There they are. There they are. They're all here.
That's cool. Do you got any animal sounds?
Random. I don't know. Do I? Let's see.
Yeah, you should. I need give me farms. Give me farms.
Farm
I
sound.
need farm stuff.
I don't have any farm sounds. This is a basic. They have a soccer ball, and this is what the soccer ball is supposed to be. Like if it's fucking in the stadium of soccer players.
This is specifically these are soccer players. Well, they sound pretty pre-riot, if you ask me.
But I have so there's the soccer ball guys, and then there's the actual. I think the people that actually cheer that have thumbs up.
Yeah, they're a little more up there. There's more of them.
Yeah, there's
definitely more of them.
Yeah, and then the soccer guys again. I don't know.
What's trumpet sound?
Trumpet sound.
All right, now do my intro.
Tyler Lovely is in the studio, everybody. Episode 85. This is MuseMe TV. We are here right now. That is what is up. What is up,
awesome.
Tyler?
Dude, not much, man. I'm fucking, I don't know. Let's spiraling like a toilet, man.
We came in strong. You saw a lot of things. You're just like, holy shit, this is a paradise right here.
Dude, that is so true. It's a paradise. It's a paradise. It's a nerd paradise, 100%. There's not a lot of fucking going on in here, man. Is there?
It happens in a rare occasion.
It's a rare occasion. Okay, cool. Well, I saw a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh shit, man. That's what I was affixated on immediately.
Really?
Dude, you got one right there. You got Yami. That's Yami, right?
Old school, yeah.
Yeah.
Old school from the Shonen Jump.
What's up? That was my gen. We were all I used to steal Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah.
How long ago? What do you still kind of know about it and still fuck around with it? And shit?
No, I kind of they kind of lost me, man. There's a lot more futuristic shit. There's a lot of Elon Musk vibe involved in it.
There's a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, it's too much now. I don't know. I like the dual discs and an island. That was the cool idea to me. I was like, oh, they're on an island with a bunch of dudes with I don't know, cool hair.
Cool hair.
Cool.
Awesome.
I've always wanted to achieve Yu-Gi-Oh hair. That's been like something like wind tunnel-esque.
How does that even happen though? Like
I don't know.
Just,
like there's
three colors. There's three colors in there already, obviously.
There's three colors in there, and there's so many different angles that it's approaching. You know what? How many products does that take is the question.
Oh, man.
How does...
It must be a good day.
That's what I'm saying. But he's got the chain on, so he's kind of iced out with that fucking Millennium Puzzle. I would want one of those.
That thing seems like it'd be pretty challenging. Made it seem like only the most sophisticated could solve this.
That's so... And then this fucking 11-year-old little shit
just does it.
Yeah, he just did it. All right. You know?
Even though he was supposed to, because he looks like the other person that came from it.
Yeah, I think so. It was destined.
Yeah, because even when they go back in the past, that guy ends up looking like him, but just has darker skin.
Yeah, that's true.
The Pharaoh. Yeah.
They really didn't mix it up. not even a bit.
Like, wasn't it a different guy?
Kaiba still has the same like Fall Out Boy haircut that he did like 2,000 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, same bass. Yeah, that's what they do.
Kaiba, I'm going for like a Kaiba style one day. If I can hit his aesthetic, game over.
That'd be the beat. That's beast
it.
mode right there.
That's
just,
all, yeah.
he's literally the guy that just drops millions at a club and just be like, bitches suck my dick.
Dude, he was balling first, man. That's what I'm saying.
The first guy to ball first.
Dude, yeah, you know that scene of I think it's Wolf of Wall Street when they pull the stripper pole out of the jet. They're on a jet, I believe. No, that's Iron Man. Have you seen Iron Man? You've seen Iron Man 3, right?
I think
it's one of those ones. They're on a thing. Their fucking stripper pole comes out of the jet. That's a Kaiba move.
That's a Kaiba move.
That's a Kaiba move.
Right? I mean, he fucking had a whole like tournament on a blimp. I don't know if you remember that.
Tournament? I do remember that.
Yeah,
a tournament on a blimp. Not
like this huge ass tournament on a blimp. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Damn, I'd fuck with a blimp. I'd be on a blimp.
How do you feel about those like technology? Like, imagine if we had those holograms now. Like, that'd be so sick.
Well, they kind of do. Have you seen that they like bring Tupac on stage and shit? And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking, but you know they're saying Tupac's in New Mexico. It's probably just a hologram.
Yeah,
it's like a blue Tupac just walking down 4th and Alameda. You know, like
what's going on here?
yeah, see, that's these days.
There's like 3 comedians here that I think look like Tupac anyway. So I mean, they just get mistaken anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you're talking about me for one of them, but like I would disagree with you. Just like people have said, I just disagree with that. So we know, just getting that out now.
I hate people that actually. There was this white girl at my work who wore her like beanie or no her bandana where like Tupac used to. And everybody at work just starts calling her Tupac. And I'm like, this is like very disrespectful. What is going on here?
That's not Tupac.
This is not Tupac.
That's not Pac.
Is this the person you're talking about that's walking around on the res right now?
Just holding a Starbucks cup. Like, this is disrespectful.
Sometimes, dude.
Yeah, man. But I don't know, dude. I'm getting through it. How you're getting through it though, man? How you have time?
I think I'm older than you. How old are you?
I'm 22. How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're 29?
I'm 29.
You're 29?
I'm 29 years old.
Okay.
So obviously there's that difference. So I've had that much time to accumulate all of this stuff and work to this angle. Imagine if I was 22 with all this.
Damn. Yeah,
Damn, I would have fucking badass parents, that's for sure.
God, I hope I've accumulated at least a couple things by the time I'm 29. I don't have things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
I had a car. I wrecked that. It's gone. So I don't have that. Now I have like 5 T-shirts and like I got a pack of like those s'mores fucking goldfish at home, some blunt rat. That's it. That's what I'm saying. So 29, is that when I start getting things? That'll be cool. I'm with it.
By 27, that's when shit starts changing.
27. Okay.
27. Yeah.
27. That's when I was imagining I get the car again. So that'll be good.
You'll be good.
I'll be back.
I don't think I got my car till last year. So you're
Wait,
cool.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel good then.
Yeah,
That's good.
you're cool. It took me a while. I had a shitty ass car, and then I didn't get it insured for the longest time, so I didn't want to drive it around. I was like, fuck, I was just gonna stay parked here forever. But then I drove it anyways because it's New Mexico, so I kept driving to work. Then finally, it just like crapped out on me. It's like, fuck, I gotta try to sell this. So I ended up selling it on Craigslist. Kind of shady because I was like, yeah, it all works. Everything's good on the car. And so I got a good decent amount, and then I was like, yeah, might as well get a car. That's the only reason why I started doing comedy. I was never able to go out in the world and do comedy.
And so you got the car and you were like, it's time.
It's time.
Which is interesting because what I'm learning about the Albuquerque comedy scene is that I've like never fit in more than I do now that I don't own my own car. You know what I mean? So like that's cool. Like, but you started with the car. I mean, I did the same thing. I like wrote for a long time first. I would just like sit and write and like tell myself that shit was like, I don't know, it was like pussying out. We're not down to do mics for a while. But then I got the car and like there was no excuse.
Yeah,
like you have to do it after. It was like time to go.
When did you start comedy?
Damn, it was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark. I want to say about a year and a half, because around August of maybe 2018, I suppose, right? Yeah, so it's been a couple years or something like that. So kind of fresh into it still, you know what I mean? I'm still kind of getting first impressions of a lot of people, a lot of like stuff. Just still learning what I'm doing and shit, figuring my shit out,
And that's so weird too, because it's like barely coming into the scene too. It's like, damn, I'm barely learning, and I'm imagining you. Damn, you've already been in 2 years. I've only been 7 months, so it's
yeah, because that's the thing. Like, and I've just heard you hear so much on the podcasts and that it's like it's gonna be the 9-year journey and shit. Like it's gonna take 15, like all this time. So like, I think what I would like, it's just gonna be a long time till I'm not learning. I think like there's probably gonna always this is something you're always learning, honing. You know what I mean? So yeah and that's. I don't know, but being like 2 years in, it's all still really fresh kinds of learning, you know, still figuring shit out, you know, like like what am I doing up there? What am I trying to say? Shit like that. I don't know. It's fun right now though, man.
It is. It's fun. It is fun. And then again too, like it's just in my aspect, I really love comedy, but I'm just trying to get noticed. I just want somebody to see my face, and then they'll be like, "Oh, what else does this kid do?" And then if they see the list, then they'll be like, "Maybe he's good at something. Let's get him up there."
That's what, and we were talking about that earlier. That like I think that's like not a lot of people are willing to admit in this scene that that's probably our main objective is just to be seen. You know, we're all just these dudes that are just trying to like get.
Everybody's like, "No, I wouldn't be able to take a TV deal." Bullshit. You'd probably be like right away trying to jump on that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. And like if that option was there and someone was like, "Hey, you're gonna make it," or whatever, all of a sudden, like that's something we'd all be down for. We're trying to be seen. I think that's ultimately what the goal is. Like I'm not going up there like but it's an exchange, obviously. Like there's the exchange. Like we want attention, they want something, so we got to be entertaining in that sense. And that's what you're doing with music, and you're doing with all these things. You want to be seen, but you got to give them something. You got to give them some music. Got to give them some gaming. You know what I mean?
Because there's probably going to be a couple people out there that don't like guitar playing, so like, oh well, whatever, might as well play the drums. Or there's going to be a lot of people out there that don't even like music. Be like, fuck it, well, just play video games with like anime music going on in the background or something.
Yeah, see, and
so there's so many different things that people appeal to.
Because there's all those different means that people are trying to get like connect with. You know what I mean? Like, because like I remember like what I did for a long time. It was like a lot of like I used to watch a lot of the Let's Plays, the Funhouse and shit like that. I don't know if you ever seen like some of those like YouTube Let's Plays and a little bit like shit like that. You know what I mean? And I feel that, you know, people are just trying to connect with someone at the end of the day. I feel like. So I don't know. Maybe that'll be me. I'm really just trying to get attention, though. You know.
Same here. Well, welcome to the podcast. This is a great way for. Again, this is why I do internet stuff too, because I really would love to put like an internet show on, so that we can go ahead and do a show at a venue, but yet still broadcast to everybody online. Because like that's an avenue that really nobody really has done. I feel is not doing here in Albuquerque yet.
Yeah, some kind of online like streaming but comedy type.
Yeah,
thing you're saying.
And
like
it's going on every week or something, so that people know that like holy shit. Not only is the live show going on, but there's a live stream. So maybe there's some nights I can't make it to the live show. I'm going to see it on the live stream. Oh, there's some nights that I barely found it on the live stream. Let's go find it in person. Obviously, it's around the world, so not everybody's going to fucking come from New York or something. But you never know who it appeals to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Have like some Korean kids that really like me, you know, and
dude,
tap into the Korean markets.
Dude, you never know.
You never know.
That's the beauty of it all.
If you're Korean, please comment now.
Let us know if you're Korean.
Let us know.
We got 2 viewers on. Thank you guys for joining us. We're just here.
So the chances are they're not Korean.
They're not. They're probably people that usually listen to this but don't say anything. What are they called? You're lurking right now, guys. Just give us some comments. Let us know what you guys are doing. Anyways, what's up, Tyler? Tell me some more.
I've been known to lurk, dude. Something I've been known to do.
You're just there, to watch.
So you work at a where do you work, man?
I work at a retirement home.
That's right. You work at a retirement home, and I work at a halfway home.
Okay, what do you do in the halfway home?
I'm a cook.
Nice. Same.
What you do? You're a cook.
Yeah.
So you're a cook for old people that can't leave, and I'm a cook for like middle-aged people that can't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Which is kind of except mine is more like working on a pirate ship. I would say halfway home being federal crime. You know, it's all that
you get away with it.
Yeah, you know. So I guess. What do you make for these fools at the home?
Well, we have a set corporate menu thing. So we follow a 3x3 3-week thing. So 1 week it's a whole different menu, and then next week it's a whole different menu, and then the next week it's a whole different menu, and then it cycles over again. So out of a 3-week, but that's the shitty part about this too. In between the menu, there's like. They have fish so much. Like, in between those 3 weeks, there's fish at least, 9 times in that menu? So, like, they're just getting... And it's a different styling of, like, fish. Like, say, one night it's, like, crumble top fish. That's an example. So they have crumble top fish with mashed potatoes and gravy and, like, green beans with a roll. And another alternate choice. But then... 2 days later, they'll have Mexican-style fish with, like, rice and beans. But it was fish.
Okay.
So, and then maybe in 2 more days, they'll have another kind of fish, but in another styling, like Parmesan crusted fish with green beans and wild rice. So in between,
God, they eat good, dude.
you're already all.
Good, dude.
But yeah, in those they have fish like in a week they have fish like 3 times, and then maybe next week they only have fish 2 times, and then maybe in the other one they have it. But they have alternate choices to pick throughout the day too. Like for dinner, they can pick between the regular meal or the alternate meal, and it's yeah.
Okay, I see. So we do have a very different job. I mostly just open cans of vegetables and puddings, and that's pretty much what I do. That's about that. You guys got a lot of fish.
Oh, dude, yeah, I have to use an oven and cook, and yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Oh man, see, we use an oven too.
Yeah.
It's like for cake.
For cake,
it's about
for baking,
that. That's about that.
Baking the dessert, right?
Yeah, it's cool though, man. So you so you've been working there for a good minute then, huh?
Yeah, for quite a while. I have a great connection with these elderly people. They see me as the cook figure.
I was gonna say, do you do your jokes on these old elderly people? Do you
I've started,
but
it's getting kind of weird. Like, obviously, you know, some of them are racist. They're old. They have these old people still mentalities. So you can say like a really like I say Mexican jokes or like Hispanic jokes because I know I should say them because I'm Hispanic. Isn't that the past for some people? They're like, oh, you can say your kind of joke because you're that ethnicity. So obviously, Mexican and Hispanic jokes, I can throw that into the water of how many times if I can. But there are some Anglo-Americans or African-Americans that will get actually pretty upset by those jokes. They'll be like, that's not funny. Or I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, and that brings up, like, I'm curious, like, how do you feel about, like, dark humor and shit?
Love that shit.
Like, how do you, because, like, your act isn't necessarily dark, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have, like, a super dark, I don't think mine is really either, but, like, what do you think about it? Because, like, it's kind of debatable these days if that's the move.
Do you like do you know who the comedian Anthony Jeselnik is?
Yo, for sure.
Yeah, so like I love his stuff. Like, you know, where he'll just be like, I ended up aborting a baby a certain way, and he like makes a joke about how he aborted it, or like 9/11 jokes, or.
And do you think maybe that's kind of the thing? Is that, but like, because his shit is so clever. Like he lines his shit up so well. I don't know. His is really smart though. You know, like, and do you think that maybe that's the problem? Is that not a lot of dark humor is as well thought out as his, you know? And so maybe that's where people get biased towards that a bit. That probably is, huh?
But I think it's how it's well written as well. Like I can't just be like, okay, here's a joke that I was working on that I still think is funny, but it could use some work. It's like, I hate when my liberal friends try to make me into a liberal person because I'm kind of both sides. I'm very centered. I don't want to be a liberal or conservative. I want to be left or right. So when they try to push their beliefs on me, I just say I'll abort a baby with a gun. See? Because, I mean, it has both sides of being a liberal and being a conservative, but yet it's very harsh. Like, holy shit, you killed a baby. Like,
have you done that on stage?
Yeah, one time.
How'd that go?
It didn't go so well.
No. Where was that at, though? Did you like?
I do a lot of the. No, that was. I think it was at Silva. I did that one.
Do you go to Silva a lot? Like, what mics are you like? Kind of like popping in. You're at every one of them, huh? Yeah. Every one I go to, you're at though, huh?
Yeah, I've been to all of them for the past 2 months.
So are you going tonight? Then you're gonna be.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to hit Bear's remix. It's been kind of slow lately. It's been kind of losing a little bit of traction, but it's just because no one's really going back and doing it anymore. So,
oh really?
We're putting on shows there on Thursdays as well, which are popping off pretty well.
Okay.
But this open mic on Sunday, we're still trying to build up. So.
Okay, maybe that'll be something to do for sure. Then
check it out. Try to get it's all about the practice on stage. That's what I feel.
Just so true, man. Because like that's something I don't know. I feel like I've been lacking on. You know what I mean? Like I haven't been doing enough of that at all. Like I've been doing a lot of these like frequent the Kevin Kennedy shows, the like Fridays and Saturdays, and he'll do his Thursdays too. But like it's just too comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm always at the same spot. Like I got to be moving out and doing some more shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm trying to focus on right. Is do more.
2020 resolution right there.
Yeah, do more.
You got that.
Give me the trumpet again.
He wants trumpet.
More mics.
Damn, more mics.
Okay. That's cool though, man. Yeah, that's cool. So how long you been playing music?
That's been doing for quite a while, like 15 years.
Okay, you've been doing like guitar, like
the
whole time.
Guitar is the most. That's the one that I've done the most.
Could you play that on a trumpet? If I gave you a trumpet right now, just pull it out of my bag. Could you play what we just heard
on a guitar?
On a trumpet?
No. I could probably play it on a guitar.
You play it on a guitar?
Yeah, that noise, that.
I think you could do that on guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty simple. All this stuff too. This is a preset thing, but I always practice this all the time too because it's so simple. So if I ever really wanted to,
It's so simple.
I could play with that on here. You know Alan Clark, right?
Yeah. Potential problems.
Yeah, he actually was on the podcast here a few episodes ago, and we actually played a few songs together.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was crazy too. It's like we didn't ever jam before, and I was just like, all right, let's throw on this Metallica drum beat, and then we played the whole song. So it was fun to do that.
That's what's up. No, that's super cool. Yeah, I used to do a lot of guitar stuff, music, all of that. You know what I mean? I went to Hummingbird, the whole nine, band camp.
But what happened?
Dude, all the band. Dude, I don't know, man.
Do you still kind of jam?
I haven't in a long time, really. I haven't really.
Remember a chord or something?
I mean, I could, if you gave me some shit. Like, mostly, if you gave me a saxophone right now, dude.
So you can play saxophone?
Dude, yeah, if you gave me a saxophone right now, I would be on that block, bringing it in. Just,
Yeah.
It would be unstoppable.
That actually sounds kind of impressive.
It's pretty cool, man. Like, I got skill on that. Let's see, I could play drums only if it's a really simple, maybe like a snare and bass type thing, but like just that.
Okay.
And then like over and over, I could do that.
Okay.
If you give me one of those, add a hi hat. They're imagining a hi hat.
See, so he's got some rhythm.
I got that down. Yeah. So there's rhythm, there's jazz. I got those two, and then the soul. I already got that.
Yeah,
just trust me.
He can jam with the best of them.
That's what I'm saying, man. Pretty much. No, but I did middle school band for years, man. I did that for like I did the saxophone, all that, and then guitar, bass, all that.
Really?
Can read too.
No, really?
Yeah, with guitar.
I can't do that.
Dude, yeah, can read.
I'm a really good musician, but I can't read like sheet music. I read this stupid dumbed down version called
Like
tabs.
the tablature, yeah.
that's what I
There's the
do.
tabs, yeah. I mean, like they say, Stevie Ray Vaughan can't read music either,
Yeah, but he's not. He does. What is he doing right now? I mean,
Good question.
so I don't know. What's up, guys? Got Blue Suit Guy said he approved this stream. Thank you.
Blue suit guy.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
He's also a YouTuber, and also he has a Twitch channel, I think. Yeah, he still does Twitch channel as well. So check him out, guys. He's pretty sick. Just hanging out with Tyler Lovely, giving him again.
More mics.
Dude, nobody's ever gotten that more than anybody. No one's even ever asked for that too. They're like, "Is that trumpet? Can I get that trumpet sound right there?"
I think I needed it, because I mean. It speaks for itself. The viewers get it.
They know what's going on.
Yeah, they get it.
They're a little bit different on it too. Like it's two different ones. Like, and then it's that other one.
And then there's I think that one's more me. It's more heroic.
That one's it.
You know what I mean?
I wish it was like you can pick it. It's always random.
What superpower would you have?
I like invisibility.
That's what's up, man. Invisibility.
Yeah. Because I want to write this into a joke, but it's not so great. I could just go. I just fucking leave. Like I don't have to worry about anything. Like if shit's getting too hot for me, I'm gone.
Gone.
I could just pretend to I'm
but
here to help.
socially, you can't leave everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can, dude.
Can
Imagine
you go,
if I left right now, you'd just be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be like, what the?
He's doing this again.
And then I'd probably text you, and I'd be like, hey man, where'd you go?
I think everybody would know that could go invisible though.
Or I'd be because that'd be the thing, and then I'd be like, he's still here. I know you're here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I know,
yeah.
and I hear you kind of leave.
Yeah.
And then I'd just be weirded out. But imagine if you were at work or something, and you were just like, I just come on a dip, and you just dipped out, and then you show up at work the next day, and it's like, hey man, the fuck did you go?
What happened, bro?
You were here and then you weren't, all of a sudden car just drove away, that was crazy. So where'd you go? And they're going to know, they're going to figure it out. The government wants you after that. I'm going to be good.
That's the worst part is if you do get a superhero power.
That's the thing, the government wants you because my power would be to turn into a lizard. You know what I mean?
Dude,
and if I turned into a lizard in the wrong place, I'd probably get caught really quickly. You know what I mean? Like if I just turned into an iguana right now, you could just pick me up.
And I'll be like, yeah, I got him, guys.
Yeah.
I got him.
It'd be game over. The only reason I want to do it is because I kind of think that mealworms might be healthier. So you know what I mean? So if I just eat mealworms as opposed to my really shit diet that I'm currently on, I could turn into a lizard. It'd be acceptable. Turn back, Good to go.
So what I'm getting out of this is that you would only eat in lizard form.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that'd be it. I'm sick of eating.
Dude, do you think what would happen if you had to poop in human form, lizard food? Would it be the same? Would it be just like gel?
Well, I think it would just be incredibly faster and less cleanup, to be honest. Probably be good, right? Because lizards poop out like just little white like pellets.
Do they?
I think, right?
I thought it was like they sharded.
Oh, but you know what the problem would be is that if I had to shed, you know what I mean? Because would that be something that transfers over? Let's say I'm in a lizard form and I need to shed, and I turn back to human. Do I need to shed?
I don't know if all lizards shed though. Do all lizards shed?
That's a good question.
Do all lizards? First of all, we are not trained scientists. We do not know these facts.
Yeah, not whatsoever.
So the stuff that we talk about right here is all should be Google searched.
Yeah, I'm just a guy that wants to be a lizard. Don't take my opinion on anything, you know. Like that's.
I want to leave work.
Yeah.
Do all lizards shed? And it says all reptiles shed their skin.
See, so any lizard that I become, because I'm kind of thinking it's a miscellaneous lizard kind of thing. Like I'll be different lizards on a different day, you know. Like Tuesday, I'm like a
iguana, like you said.
Yeah, iguana.
Start off iguanas.
What else is there? There's
geckos.
There's chameleons.
Just a regular what are the lizards that we have here?
Oh, we have lizard people here.
Oh, the reptilians.
Yes.
Dude, don't get me started on that shit.
All right. So you're a pro-reptilian?
I'm so advocate of aliens, dude.
Okay,
There's
why?
probably aliens here.
Oh, but you think in society, they're involved.
Yeah, they're probably this is a conspiracy.
So you've seen the video of Hillary Clinton, right?
Yeah.
Where she spits out the eggs into the glass?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think that's a 10?
That's probably a good 7.
Okay.
But do you remember the video of Mark Zuckerberg drinking water?
No, I haven't seen that one.
He was at his court hearing or whatever for Facebook getting a lot of people's data breached or whatever. So he had to actually go in front of the Supreme Court and talk. And then he was just literally it was the most cringy. So there's two things. He's either an alien or he's a robot.
Okay, because he took a little sip of water?
The way he did it.
And
this guy can speak perfect Mandarin? What the fuck?
Okay, huh. I mean, yeah, I don't even know. He might be the only one that could speak perfect Mandarin, let's be honest. He might be the only one. That's it. Whoever taught him can't even speak as well as he probably figured it.
Whoever does that doesn't do it anymore. Here's footage of it. Here's some footage of it.
Okay.
That we have here today. If you're over your time, Chairman Thune and I will make sure to let you know.
It's an alien, bro.
Okay.
He's an alien. We're going to watch that one more time, dude.
Yeah,
I
need to see this again.
Look at how he looks at you.
Enforced given the numbers that we have here today.
Why does he have to look in the camera when he's taking a drink?
Thune and I will
Weird
make
as
sure
fuck.
to let you know.
I mean,
how many data categories?
Is this really what we're considering evidence, though?
Phil, chill, Phil.
Yeah, is chill Phil really bringing us the facts here? I don't.
Well, there's some past reports that have been out there that indicate that Facebook collects about 96 data categories for those 2 billion active users. That's 192 billion.
You don't remember where this happened?
Being generated, I think, at any time.
I actually don't.
Yeah, they I guess Facebook got breached, or somebody that works for Facebook got breached, and a bunch of people got hacked and a bunch of information. So our information is probably out there already. Somebody's got it. We can't do nothing about it.
Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised one bit, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really not. I just don't trust the security of this shit. It seems minimal, you know?
Just anybody can look at it.
Yeah, you know?
I saw this other news thing. I'm not going to pull the whole Kevin Kennedy and start pulling up a bunch of news articles, but... Whoa, bam! Where's my kick? I don't have a kick sound.
10 out of 10.
Anyways, I saw this video where this guy, he's a hacker out of his basement. He knows how to, those ports that are at the airports and shit like that, where you can charge your phone. You just put your phone with the charger in there. Not the outlet ones, but the USB ones and shit like that.
It's just you don't need a brick.
No, yeah, he hacks those. So he puts a malware inside of them.
Okay, huh?
And then when people actually plug their phone in, they get hacked and they leave, and now they're hacked. He did it live. He did it to the person. It was crazy. So that's happening now, dude. How do you feel about technology coming up this strong? Why don't we have a microchip in our brain?
Dang, I don't know. That's a good, I mean, dude, I think it's like, because I was born in 97. So, like, for me, it was always there. You know what I mean? And, like, the sense of security, all of that, it's all just so phony. And it's all just, like, so it's based off this fake shit, it seems. I don't know. But
An encryption, a number encryption.
Like, damn, I don't know, man. That's just a trip. I mean, I personally have no assets for them to take, so I feel like it's less concerning. You know what I mean? Like, if someone hacks into my shit, they're not going to have a lot of access to anything except some jokes that didn't work. And, like, I'm negative $75 in my bank account at the moment, so
they can work with
trying
that.
to contribute to that. I don't know.
They can work with that if they wanted to.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a trip. I don't know. You got to just not trust too much shit. I usually, like, just stick to Apple Music and
the worst.
Man, what else do you need with the phone?
Every time you have to go to Apple Music, like, hey, let's agree to the next slave. Let's agree to a new slave master.
Dang, man.
I'm just kidding. That's the truth, though. Is like, have you heard of Elon Musk's new Neuralinks?
No, what's this?
It's like a microchip that gets put in the back of your ear, and then it has 1,000 hair-like follicles, like needles, that go inside of your brain. And it's going to trigger different things. So you'll actually be able to see images and stuff, like images and like
in your head.
But you'll be able to like be like, holy shit, I want to go to 5th and Girard, and it would be in your head. You wouldn't need to keep looking at your phone and keeping that. You would know where the directions are.
I mean, fuck it, I'm down.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm with it. You know what? I could use it, to be honest. I think texting and driving was the cause of my accidents, so that might be nice, to be honest, if it's just right there.
You don't have to worry about it.
That might be ideal.
That's what a lot of people are freaking out about. You know, that whole like technology is going to take over the world and shit like that. That's like a fucking Terminator scenario or shit like that. Yeah. Do you think that shit can happen?
I mean, it's probably already going down, man. It's probably already happening. Like, dude, I don't know if you've ever been on the dark web, dude. You can fuck with the dark web at all? You've downloaded some Tors,
I've
huh?
done some shit. I know the onion router thing. I know the technique to get there.
You've done some shit that, so like, if you look at that, bro, it's like all hope in humanity falls apart once you go on the dark web. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all over. You know, there are people selling human flesh. They're selling your access to all your shit, like VINs. They're selling VPN, all this shit. It's crazy, man. Like, it's game over, brother.
That's so
I'm
weird.
just here to watch the world burn, man. I'm like,
that's so weird to think of how the dark web is actually established. Like, have you seen this stupid iceberg meme? Where this is the World Wide Web. This is the deep web.
Yeah, this is what it is,
and
man.
Here's the dark web.
And like the amount of shit and knowledge and almost like pure power that's in this dark web, bro, is that it's like, if you're living here, man, you just gotta smell the roses and watch the world. Because, dude, it's people have mass control with that shit. It's intense. You can sell like guides to making bombs, and like it's whatever you want to do with it, man. It's like a trip. So I don't know, man. I feel like having been in there once, I lost all faith in humanity when it comes to the internet.
But then again, this could be the only avenue that freedom is still around.
Which is kind of the argument, and it's like, damn, maybe. But also, human flesh for $250 an ounce or some shit.
Right. I don't know about that one. But then again, what if they know what if the meaning of life or the way to stay young forever was eating flesh or eating at least like a baby's brain?
Damn, well then I'm going to be glad that I have a burner computer back at the pet. No.
You've seen those weird ass things where there's actually somewhere in the world this giant fucking, I don't know, a lake that keeps you young and purified forever. Like, what the fuck?
That's insane, man. Would you want to be young forever, though?
I don't know. I'm pretty young now.
I'm kind of sick. I'm only 20. I'm sick of it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm ready for 30, I think.
No, you're not.
I think I am,
You're
man.
not.
I'm looking forward to, to sleep. You know? Like, I'm looking forward to it.
Longer than a couple hours.
Yeah. You know what I mean? People just tweet shit it's really dumb, you know. But they're all my age group, and I'm following them, so it's really my fault for putting myself in this position. But Just looking forward to us all being 30 one day.
It's like all
You
of
know?
us. That one point when we all turn 30.
You know, just like, oh man, hey, we've all been really chill all of a sudden. Like, yeah, I think so.
You think that's the breaking point is when people turn a certain age? They're just like,
I goddamn hope so, man.
there's nothing else I can. It's all just downhill from here.
Yeah, I hope so. If people are still doing Molly though, when I'm 30, I'm gonna be really pissed. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. There's been those people that offer cocaine once in a while. Just be like, dude, I'm about to be 30. You're offering me cocaine. Come on, man.
That's my thing. I'm like, can we move forward? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to stay off the shit though, man. That's me.
straight out of rehab, everybody.
Something like that.
Straight out of there. Anyways, what's up, man? What else were we talking? We were going into a simulation thing.
That we were, bro.
I don't know. Can you handle the
I
simulation?
don't know, man. Do you think it is though? Like 100%? Because you can't be sure. You know. So
we
what
can't
evidence do you have that this is a simulation?
Because I can't remember or recall what happened in the past or even see it. Can we really recall what happened in the past? Really, what is the past? I mean, up to a certain point, yeah, there's stock footage till when. So do we know? I don't know. I'm still a firm believer that the Egyptians didn't build the pyramids, either a civilization before them or aliens.
Okay.
How do we?
Well, I just heard about a theory. Now, you know Jared Ostrom, right? You know, like he's my roommate. Yeah, Jared. He was just telling me about somebody at his work or something was telling him about how, what if, because like, okay, so the pyramids, like they could, what if they were built like here? Like how would they move the blocks? You know what I mean? So if they were all, now hear me out. What if they were poured?
Poured.
Yeah, they made a mixture and then poured the bricks. You know what I mean? So man could have made the pyramids. You know what I mean? Like if they were just poured blocks onto a pyramid. Are you following?
Okay, so how did they get it to the top? And how did they get it so aligned correctly?
If they poured it.
So yeah, because again,
Yeah.
the blocks are almost 50-ton blocks. These giant monolithic blocks. And now, okay, so let's just say your theory is correct. They pour them in this exact spot.
Yeah. Well,
Do you think they're pouring them up as it goes on? How do you think that works? Or they poured it, put it in place, and then have to pour it and lift it up and put it in place?
maybe they poured it in they make like a structure, right?
Yeah.
That'll kind of, they can have them like carry the mixture up and down this structure, right? Be it like straight up or down or whatever. And this structure can fan out, right, on like little platforms.
Okay.
Right? And then so you could pour the mixture on these like platforms that may be designed to break or something, you know, break underneath, breaks like, or maybe these platforms could be designed as some kind of grouting, right? So like it's all this like big structure that you're climbing up and down. There's all these ladders, maybe, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And they're bringing this mixture up. They make the foundation. And then they move on to the next one. They take out the little, whatever, the platforms that were on it. You know what I mean? So it's just this big dude, oh, fuck. I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but but that's not enough proof for a simulation, right?
Okay, here's another thing that blows me away. I don't know if you know this, but the pyramids actually align astrologically with stuff in the sky at a certain date. Not when they say that the Egyptians built it, but tens of thousands of years before that.
So maybe aliens.
It doesn't have to be aliens. This is what I believe.
Or
we've had multiple civilizations before us, and they've just been wiped out, unfortunately. And we had to start over again. This is probably reset number 3 for us. And we fucked up. Well, we didn't fuck up. Unfortunately, we live on this planet, and it's so dangerous. This space in the world is so dangerous that every once in a while, it just wipes everybody out. And now we're at this point where we're super comfortable. But once you start listening and knowing about like science and stuff like that, dude, we're in a fucking like hostile zone all the time. Shit always fucking could hit us at any moment. Look, we're doing global warming ourselves. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm not trying to be an activist here and save the world or anything, but
save the koalas, brother.
that throws me off. Remember when they were just like, "Hey, let's throw some food to the koalas." Take that, koalas. We'll see you later. That's what they were doing in Australia. But yeah, I think we've just been reset, unfortunately, and it could have been a simulation style, or maybe it just was something we can't understand, which I don't know. That's what I love about our human mind and being able to be open about it, because there's so many different things about the world that we still don't understand. Like, I'm recently starting to think about like particles and like atoms and shit like that. Like right now in front of our face, I just blow that. So much shit is going on right now in front of our faces, but we just can't see it because it's such at a microscopic level that's just mind blowing. Like literally, it's trippy as fuck. And then they say like, hey, the only way you can get into this world is by doing mushrooms or doing DMT or doing LSD. How is that a thing? Like how, I guess people say you can get yourself into a trance and shit too, but I don't, how is that? I don't know. That's weird. I think I'm rambling too much. Whoa. Have you ever ventured into a mushroom realm?
Oh yeah,
a mushroom trip.
Oh,
and how?
Yeah.
How did you feel about that? Like, was it more of like a? Because I remember when I first did mushrooms, I was a trippy ass experience, but it was fun. But then ever since then, now when I do mushrooms, I feel like I'm trying to like talk to you in my brain. Like I'm literally just constantly like, can you hear me?
Yes,
can you hear
I think that's more where I'm at now. I get into these weird like psychoses now. You know what I mean? Like niggas, it used to be a lot more fun. Like I used to do mushrooms and shit. I'd be like at a park or something with the homies. You do mushrooms and you're like, oh dude, let's touch this tree like fuck, and then like touch the fuck out of that tree, and then you go like, we're like, all right, let's go like. I remember one time we were like doing mushrooms and just walking around Nob Hill through the traffic, which is a terrible idea.
That's
you know what I mean?
crazy.
But like it was cool then. You know?
Yeah,
that was cool. It was deadly.
Let me throw it down here. How much grams did you take at that time when you were walking down
that
Central?
time? I don't know, like probably 3
Nob Hill,
grams, something
Nob
like
Hill.
that.
So a 3 gram
like
trip?
a good normal, you know.
So
like,
a body high with some visuals, or quite?
Yeah, probably something like that. Because I was still there enough to be like walking around Nob Hill and shit.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, so like I was still there. That shit, but that's just what you see, all this connectedness and all this shit. You know what I mean?
That's
and it's
so
just
crazy.
But like these last few times, like I keep getting stuck in time, which is kind of a nightmare. You know what I mean? Like every time, and it's like stuck in time.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like
shit's not going around.
Yeah,
you,
like
or?
this last time I took some, and like, so it might have been partially because we invited a homie, and like his dude comes over. His name's Jason. He's all like sober, like totally down, you know, and threw me off, man. We were watching Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he was explaining the universe and like taking us through all the shit. And then there was just some point in time when I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, it's 7:36. And I put my phone away and I was like, cool. Like do my thing, feeling, and tripping out. I tried like making a grilled cheese for a really long time. And, like that was a challenge. You ever tried to make food while you're tripping?
Oh man, no. I don't even try to do that much. I freak out. I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah, dude.
Chill.
It was freak out. I was like, there's a lot of elements involved with this. There's fucking thinking about cows and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of like, this was their milk.
This is
made
their
the cheese. Dude, like, I fucking took their milk from them in a way. And like, yes, you're tripping out on the. And then I look at my phone again, and it was still 7:37. And I was like, okay, that's really weird because I just made a grilled cheese. Well, tried to make a grilled cheese for, it felt like hours. And, you know, you could be like, oh, it felt like this or whatever. I'm like, all right, it's still 7:37. Go do some shit. I'm listening to music. I'm like listening to SoundCloud, doing the thing or whatever. Check again, and it's 7:37. And I'm like, dude, okay, it has definitely been 7:37 for a long time. I've listened to like probably more A$AP Rocky than exists. You know what I mean? Because I'm on shrooms, so like I'm tapping into shit.
I've listened to 10 minutes of music and haven't even noticed yet.
Yeah, see, like I'm jamming, and then I check again, and it's still 7:37. So I start freaking out. I'm like, I'm stuck at 7:37. It's game over. I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna live here forever. So I just started prepping. I started like thinking about like where I'd make my tent and where I would like, because I was a mat, you know. I'm like, all right, well, I'm probably gonna make some weirdo friends while I'm tripping out all for the rest of my eternity. You know what I mean? Probably gonna be like floating cats or something. So I cleaned my litter box, and then I checked again. It was 7:38, and I was like, oh, we broke it. Thank God. Now we're good. But that happened twice, and I'm like, I don't think I should trip anymore.
Was it the other time the same number as well?
No, it wasn't 7:37. It was like 5:80, no, like 5:80 something. It was like 5:38 or something like that. It was like, but it was like stuck, and for a lot less of an amount of time for sure.
But look, it was close to the 37.
Yeah, so
No.
yeah, so I don't know if there's a lot of numerology. There probably is. And if you go and look into it forever, it might be something. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should trip for a little while after something like, I just don't want to keep getting stuck in time.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, because then before you know it, I'm a wizard, and like I don't need.
They'll be like, dude, it's 2015, and it's just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm stuck in time.
Stuck in. Yeah, see. You fucking 2020 for the rest of my life. I don't know, but I can't do that. So I'm not tripping anymore for a little while. I wasn't on acid. I should try some acid probably again. Like we'll think about like the micro shit. You know what I mean? Like,
That's legit.
You ever done DMT?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
How like same thing, like visual
No,
craziness?
that shit is a whole. Oh.
Well, give us an example, man.
What? All right. So like. You like it's okay. So I don't know how to like give you some context. I've only done the DMT like one like sessions worth or whatever. There was like a couple times that we blasted off or whatever, but like it was just one time like chilling with my old dealer in high school, and we were hanging out at his place, and he had some like a gram of DMT, and it's like real powdery. I don't know, like kind of a lot given for a gram, but it's expensive shit. You know what I mean? So like we weren't expecting him to give us anything, but he pulls out the like little fucking header pipe, little crack pipe, you know, the bubble or whatever.
Yeah.
Pulls out his bubble, and yeah, my boy went first, and like it's just kind of a crazy experience, man. I feel like a lot of people need to give that shit a shot.
Was it the whole 15-minute thing, even though it lasted forever?
Yeah, and it's hard to say because we blasted a couple times that night, and then we slammed a bunch of tincture after just because, like,
shit.
yeah. So like some of that shit got a little fuzzy, but like I do remember a lot of the experience of what went down. I couldn't tell you if it was like actually just 15 minutes. It did feel like a fucking weeks though. Like it felt like I was like when I had hit it and when I had started to come back was a different weekend, you know, because we went one weekend or whatever. It was like a Saturday or some shit, and it felt like it was maybe the next month though or something, but a weekend. And I was hanging with them, and I was like, that's really weird. So I felt like I had jumped a month, and it was that was a trip. But it was just man. It was really it's so hard to describe like that feeling like and like where you go. You know what I mean? Like it's like a lot of feeling and like. It's hard to visually describe what you're seeing, like seeing that. It's so like these walls, like for example, these are the walls he has in his apartment. I kind of like the first time I hit it, like you blast off or whatever, like or hold it in like 10 seconds, like hold it as long as you can or whatever. Exhale, and then it's just gonna be a blast off. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna fall, you're gonna hit the couch, some shit like that. So my first time I do that, I'm like looking at his wall, and I just kind of go into the wall, you know, and it kind of has one of those patterns. So. Almost like you go into that feeling though. Oh man, it's just it's so hard to describe, but you gotta
With that being said though, like don't you think with that, like we don't know anything about this world? Like
yeah, and that's the thing. That's what like you come back from it with is that like there is so much more popping, you know what I mean, beyond this wild shit that we're sitting in, and that's why it's like all so funny, you know what I mean? Everything's so funny because it's like it's all meaningless, you know, because it's all just this big, probably big idea or something that we're all coming from, you know what I mean, that we can't even conceptualize, you know, so it's like funny to put like words into what's going on beyond this, you know?
Yeah, that's always trippy to like you can owe it. There's a funny joke is like no good story ever started with let me tell you about my mushroom trip.
Yeah, because that's
you can't. Nobody can ever tell you or any like your DMT trip. Like I'm pretty sure you had this amazing experience.
Like the place you go to where I'm almost certain we're all gonna go to. You know, like but everybody has their own thing. You know what I mean? But like whatever it is after this is just this ball of enlightening feeling and nothing. You know, it's just so funny that we're gonna put words to anything around here. You know what I mean? And that there's like, it's a trip. But that's such a like a Western perspective for us to be able to have on shit like this. I feel like, you know what I mean?
That's
it's
true.
Like we're lucky to have been able to like go there and come back. You know what I mean? Because like most of life isn't that. It's a lot of suffering and then that, I assume. But like from my 22-year-old chilling white kid perspective, DMT is the shit and people need to do it.
Right.
You know?
That's just like one of those scenarios. Like imagine if it was introduced in a way that somebody that never knew about life besides religion was introduced to that. They would I feel either they would believe in their religion wholeheartedly so much more because it took them into a place that they can't explain.
They just believe in everything, you know. Everything would be everything,
Exactly.
and they would all be one, like the one love or whatever you know what I mean. It would all just because it's just all meaningless, you know what I mean. Like everything, you know, like all just because it's so meaningful. It's everything's everything. That's what they say, right?
There you
That's
go.
what
Peace, love, and harmony,
That's what they say.
brothers.
How's Mr. Blue Suit doing? Is he still hanging in here?
We had a food stamp Frank here for a little bit. He was like, "What's this?" And then he's like, the guy with the glasses punched the other guy in the nose. It's like, what is this?
Punched the other guy in the nose?
No, he says punch just to punch you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's out.
Yeah, see, well, I don't even know. Got a few viewers in. Thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out here, just talking about random stuff. We went in deep, dude.
We did, dude.
Psychological shit. Fucking. That's crazy. No, this kind of slow.
We're back.
More mics. That was your thing. Here, let's try this one.
Ooh, that's a little more grim, man.
That was it.
Not as cheerful.
The guitar is obviously the guitar, and there's some dude on this.
What in
spinning-
God's name is the ghost one?
The ghost?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which one? There's two.
This ghost one, right? Yeah.
Sounds like somebody farted, to be honest. Let's do it again. Yeah, see.
Why is that necessary on this app?
The
Why would they need to
word.
put that one in there?
So I'm actually, if you don't know this, I'm actually streaming off of the PlayStation. The PlayStation has this game called The Playroom.
You're streaming off a PlayStation right now?
Yeah, we're streaming off PlayStation. So there's a PlayStation Eye right there. And then this is the app that is used for the game. So we can change some other stuff on the like visual effects. Like even do something like this. So we are now in this stupid old time Western. What are we talking about? The classics. Remember back in the day when they didn't let me sit in the front of the bus? Remember that? Stuff like that.
The good old days.
So yeah, that's a lot of people have always been impressed because they're like, oh, that's pretty sick. You're the way you're streaming and getting your shit out there. It's like, yeah, I don't have like a dope ass like I should have the tower in here and I should have all the like webcams set up and everything like
you
that.
don't need all that though.
I do, not now because I don't have the proper equipment and everything else for it. But this is more personal. Like they're seeing exactly what we're seeing. Everything's there. You know, life, guys, life. What's up? Thank you for joining. Second viewer, you're awesome. Hanging out. You remember my homie Roast Malone?
Is he here?
He said, "What's up?" So he
What
was
up, Post Malone?
he was talking about this one time that I got in a head injury. It's like you don't recall the past because you fell on your head snowboarding, you dumbass. Because I did actually.
You fell on your head snowboarding?
Yeah, I was skiing one time. And I don't remember at all anything. What happened was, all I remember is going to the ski resort, parking at the ski resort, and then waking up the next day in the hospital.
I like how he called you out immediately. He was like, nah, you don't have memory because you...
You fucked your head up from brain trauma.
Damn.
But yeah, 2 days.
How old were you when that happened?
I was probably 24. 23.
Do you still go out or no?
Yeah, I do. I still ski. I wear a helmet now. I shouldn't have. I thought I was cool back then. I was like, oh, I'm so cool. I don't need to wear a helmet. But I just don't even remember what happened. Like they said they found me face down in the snow. Like if I was like on a water, you know how somebody's like dead in the water just floating? That's how they found me in the snow with my ski like one over there and like my other ski like digged in there just.
Bro, that is probably trauma-inducing then. If you were just laying out in the snow, laid out.
So honestly, I think if like I get like hit in the head or something, or if I like maybe touch a 9-volt to my tongue, I might like trigger something again. Maybe. Who knows?
Ooh, man, you might never know. Maybe you got some powers though or something from it.
Yeah, being able to
Some
not
kind of psychic, some ability.
be able to read worse. Yeah. Just kidding. There was this one episode where I was reading some shit with Nico because we have this segment called Today in History. We'll do it in a bit.
Okay.
But we were reading it and like I can't read for shit. Like I'm literally mixing up words, making my own sentences.
Wow. All right. So,
So it's literally probably from head and teeth drama and shit like that. But with that being said, let's do Today in History. Yeah. So today,
what even is today?
Today is the 16th.
16th.
The 16th of February. The day after, 2 days after Valentine's Day. Looks like the Cherokee Indians held hostage at Fort St. George are killed in revenge of Indian attack on frontier settlement. That looks like that happened today in history, everybody.
Oh my God, good Lord. What is it? So Cherokee Indians held hostage.
That was in 1760. 1760, everybody.
Man, damn. That's a...
Oh, look at this. Is a military history magazine. See? Nice.
So much of history is just so bloody, dude. It's just... Is that all that it ever is when you do today in history? It's mostly just, yeah, these people died. British destroyer, Japan's war, paratroopers land on
a bunch of war, yeah, like UN weapons of aggressive war. Jesus. Oh, this is funny. Arrest 10 members of the Ku Klux Klan in North Carolina. That's it? That was the highlight in
10 members. I mean, so that's a good year then.
Do you know
1952? That's not a bad year.
No. Okay. Do you know who Darnell Rollins is? No, his name's not Darnell Rollins. Darnell Davis. You ever heard of Darnell Davis? I gotta show you him. He's a crazy guy.
I mean, he sounds like he's positively in the KKK.
This guy is actually the guy that gets people out of the KKK.
Oh, was he the dude that was on Joe Rogan? Was he the one on Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
He went in and he got him out of the or whatever.
Yeah. So what he does is just talks with them. It's just like, hey guys, I'm a black guy, and why do you guys hate me? And they ended up giving him his robes and leaving the Klan, dude. White dragons, fucking dark emperors. I don't know. They have a bunch of different weird names for their Klan leaders and shit. But yeah, Darnell Davis.
Dude, they have the weirdest names.
So that dude in the FBI, you arresting your 10 members of the Ku Klux Klan? Oh no, maybe it was actually a significant thing.
It might have been nice for the 50s.
I'm talking mad shit right now.
U.S. flag flies over an outpost. See, it's all basically war.
Fidel Castro takes the oath as Cuba's premier in Havana. There you go. That was today in history, guys.
I've heard Havana is beautiful, though.
Is it?
Yes, aside from the Fidel Castro aspect.
And there's all the ads. Thank you guys for the ads. That was today in history. That's brought to you by history.net. If you're not subscribed, you should be, because they give you all the history that you need daily. So make sure to tune in. Use promo code MuseMe. Just kidding. I don't have a promo code yet. That'd be the shit.
Are you a history buff?
No. Besides, like, conspiracies of history. Again,
okay.
The UFOs.
I mean, I'm interested in some conspiracies.
What's one that you are interested in that blows you away?
I don't know.
You still think is, like, out there?
That Juice WRLD's alive.
The what?
That Juice WRLD's alive.
That's just as bad as Tupac, though.
Yeah.
So.
A little bit.
Come on, bro. Come on. Get in deep. Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
That's about as deep as I am. I don't even actually believe it. No. Do I think 9? Dude, I don't know. Do you think what do they have the evidence?
They have a bunch of well, it's been
I mean, sure, it's either way, right? There's plenty of both ways.
For this long now, I would assume, yeah. Fuck. But 9/11 inside job. I don't know.
Inside job.
I don't know.
You think we've been to the moon?
Yeah, I think we've been to the moon. I don't think they could fake that.
Yeah, let's see it.
You know it's pretty shitty though is that we use Russian spacecraft to go to the moon, even do any space missions right now. Because what we do is like we retire our equipment, so we go take it out and go repair it and fix it, and it takes like a good 10 years to do that. So now we're just borrowing a bunch of Russian shit. So every time we go to space, we're using Russian shit right now.
Wow.
So yeah,
it's kind of outrageous.
Give it to Russia, bro. They still have technology that I guess works. But Elon Musk has this amazing thing coming out called the SpaceX Dragon.
What the fuck?
A space station gonna be up in space. So it's this huge SpaceX Dragon. It's gonna be sick. It's literally gonna be like like Star Trek.
Is it gonna house the Space Force, Trump's Space Force?
Probably. If not, Trump will probably want to get in on that. Well, how do you feel about the election? You think Trump's going to win again?
Dang, man, I am the least politically infused person.
Do you like
on the
Trump?
planet. I mean, I don't think I do.
I don't think I do.
I do. I don't.
I remember that one time.
I just feel like so much of this shit's out of our control. You know what I mean? To such like a big and I mean, that could be maybe like naivety, but like I just feel like so much of it is just out of our hands. No matter what, whether people like Trump or hate Trump, whatever they're deciding, he's gonna go in. He's gonna stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's kind of weird to think about too, because like if that's what comes up too is stupid like religious prophecies and stuff. It's like the devil will remain in his place for another year, and it's just like, well, I mean, what happened to 2012?
Yeah, well, like
I should have died already if that's the case.
that is so true. We were really worried about that. What cracks me up is the Y2K one. Can you believe we were worried about Y2K?
That was weird. Yeah,
That's so weird to me. What was it? It was that they were like they were tripping that like the year change
the year
would
will
set
not.
off that we wouldn't be able to hold like the data. or
Yeah,
something.
it's like there was the computers would not recognize to put a 2. It would be
Yeah,
all,
so therefore the bombs would blow.
yeah,
Like that was
everything would go crazy.
that's insane. That's like
And like I was pretty poor. Like I didn't have a lot of shit at that time. Like I lived with my parents and shit. And I like in 2000 I was like 10, right? Yeah, I was like 10 years old. And fucking we didn't care. Like we were just like, are you guys? Who's got the sandwich? You know, we're just watching
you
TV,
guys were
like
chilling. Like yeah, that's a funny thing to be paranoid about. Kind of puts that corona, all that shit, just like down to perspective. It's like I don't know. I feel like impending doom has always been on our minds. You know what I mean? Like no matter what generation, what year it is, I feel like there's always been an impending doom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like,
something lingering.
something's gonna be the end all, and it's because of our generation or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it was cold, whatever it is. It always looks like impending doom.
Yeah,
It's like
it's weird. I know. I remember when I was a kid though.
it's the facet.
One thing that fucking blew me away was I think I was like 13 and I saw a documentary about a meteor hitting the Earth, and that scared the shit out of me.
About a meteor hitting.
Yeah. And they're like, it's going to happen sooner than we expect. Scientists believe. And I was shitting bricks, like crying. I was like crying to my mom. I was like, oh my God, the scientists said they're going to do it. We can't survive it. I couldn't handle it. It was pretty crazy. But now I'm just like, it's probably going to hit us anyways. So
That's the thing. It's over. You know. Dang, I was paranoid. You know, I was so paranoid. For me, it was all ghosts, aliens, all 100% aliens. I was like, they're abducting me 100% by now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw that movie Cloverfield, and that just amplified my paranoia by about 1 billion.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Like, it was a good movie though. You've seen Cloverfield, right?
Yeah.
With the camera. Apparently, they made like 15 of them or whatever that are all connected, or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Did you know that Cloverfield?
I didn't know that.
Like 10 Cloverfield Lane.
I'll have to check
They
into
made like
that.
3 of them. They're all connected or
I
something.
have to
but,
watch some like YouTube video that explains it all to me.
Yeah. That's where I got the info. Yeah, it's all connected or something. It all just goes back to Game of Thrones or something. I don't know. That's what it is.
All right, Tyler, we got another segment coming up. This one is actually called Rapid Fire.
Oh, sounds fun. Rapid fire.
Rapid Fire. What we do on Rapid Fire is that I have a list of 25 words.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to say the word to you, and I want you to say the first thing that pops into your head.
Okay.
One of those like subconscious things. You don't think about it.
God.
Don't say anything, but the first thing that pops into your head.
Okay.
This is Rapid Fire, everybody. Let's
It's gonna
give
be
it up.
really revealing of my personality. I'm it's gonna be all Jew.
25 words.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Pizza.
Jewish.
Island.
Jewish.
Music.
Jewish.
This isn't how this works.
It's all that I can think about right now.
Black.
White.
Trippy.
Jewish.
Fast.
Not Jewish.
Animal.
Cobra.
Space.
Planet.
Maze.
Maze. That doesn't count, does it? Because it's okay. Jewish.
Army.
Pakistan.
Drugs.
Pakistan.
Air.
Smoke.
Pendulum.
Resident Evil.
Native American.
Cake.
Scar.
Lion King.
School.
A horse for some reason.
Magic.
A bunny.
Computer.
Jewish.
Superhero.
I'm thinking of what's it? A curl, the hair curl. You know, what? Thinking of Clark Kent's specific hair curl.
Comedy.
Jewish.
Bleach.
Robin Williams.
Fame.
Kurt Cobain.
Ham water.
Turkey juice.
MuseMe.
Jewish.
Yeah. That's rapid fire, everybody.
That's a fun game. I like that.
So everybody's done this exact same list.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I need to actually get the compilation video, and I'm going to put the word, just like, pizza, and then everybody's answer right after.
I love that.
So that everybody kind of can see what they said.
That's
so
great.
That was fun, man.
That's going to be great.
Tyler, we've been here for an hour and 5 minutes already.
Wow, man.
That was awesome.
Time flies, dude.
Yeah, and they say it's like nothing else when you're just in here talking about nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the phrase? Time flies when you're high as fuck.
Is that what they say? You heard it here. Where's the trumpet sound? Do you want to give these people some plugs where they can find you? Got any shows coming up?
Oh yeah, I'm every Friday and Saturday. Friday nights I'm at Tricklock Theater with Kevin Kennedy headliners, and then Saturday I do his Red Velvet Underground 9:30 p.m. And then you can catch me on Instagram lil.tlo.
No other. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing right now.
Get some Twitter, bro. Twitter's more popular.
I have a Twitter. I only have 5 tweets though.
That's fine, as long as they're racist tweets.
LILTLOV.
There you go, guys.
That's what you do.
Tyler Lovely, guys. Thank you for coming in, man.
Dude, anytime.